Before we begin this video, I recommend that you visit google.com and search for dinardata.com. This website is a great resource for the latest updates on Dinar Guru news, all conveniently located on one page. For more information, I encourage you to visit the site.
Iraqi dinar under pressure amidst regional tensions. They hid in this article a piece that we really like. They are shrinking the dinar note count, which will increase the value. If you're going to create value, you're going to have smaller denomination, and you likely will have to have coins. There's no need for coins if you do a lot. There's none. They will not ever do that, and the reason why is because how in the world could you get by with a one note and the value of it at 0.0007? Come on. The security and stability of the monetary reform of Iraq is at its pinnacle, and it is going to protect this new exchange rate and the new lower notes. The Central Bank of Iraq warns exchange companies against receiving a commission of more than $25,000 from selling the dollar to travelers. I have never been accused of being soft-spoken. Taxes. There are rich people and there are poor people. The difference is that the poor pay taxes all their life and the rich pay little to no taxes. The tax code, IRC, is written for both. You do not have to pay out 1/3 to 1/2 your exchange funds in taxes. You can use a charitable remainder uni trust and pay only 10% in taxes, and those taxes are deferred for 20 years if you wish. Find an asset protection organization or attorney. The CRUT is a 2-page document and gives you the legal right to pay zero capital gains taxes. And you can buy and sell using the trust. This is perfect for real estate but can be used for an unlimited number of purposes. As you're aware, Iraq has some issues with protesters charging the U.S. Embassy. I'm glad it has not escalated. Iraq has been doing a great job about staying out of all these little conflicts. We don't want them to get involved in these conflicts. They need to stay on a straight and narrow. They've been doing a great job of this. Let's hope that continues. This would be good for both the dinar as well as the stocks. Finance Committee. Discussion of 2025 budget tables will begin next month, that is November. Why is that important? The rate. They are still settling out 2024 and 2023. Now suddenly they are going to be ready for 2025 in its tables? I believe this tells us we will soon have a rate in order for them to fix those tables. On the news, Alak came in and talked again about the deletion of the 3 zeros, and he said we have a process to enhance the dinar. He was explaining how they are going to delete the 3 zeros and add value. Then this idiot comes on TV and he says to us dropping the zeros will not lead to a value increase. He's just a fool that hates this is happening. That's all Alak talked about, again saying it's under constant review. Frank, as far as the guy that comes out and says this is not good, that's its negative. This is not being sent to you by Sadani. Don't pay attention to them. Only pay attention to your true leader Sadani. Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sadani expressed, on Thursday, Iraq's readiness to enter into a partnership with American companies in the oil industry sector, revealing at the same time his government's intention to establish a new Iraqi bank. This came during his participation in New York. Can the news get any better? Finally, the U.S. is engaging Iraq and seriously taking on partnerships, especially in the energy sector. So we know if the U.S. is invested in Iraq, something is up. There is some good stuff out of Iraq today. Parliamentary conquest reveals an agreement to pass 2 controversial laws today. This is very important news. This is the personal status law and the return of real estate to its owners covered by some decisions of the dissolved Revolutionary Command Council law. These are settlements for other things that we were told we would see right before they do the dinar change in value. For me this is huge. To me this shows us how close we are. Member of the Parliamentary Integrity Committee, Yusuf al-Kalabi, announced on Thursday the completion of the second workshop to mature the law to recover state funds from corrupt individuals, stressing that the law will be voted on before the end of the current legislative session. Al-Kalabi told Shafaq news agency, The committee has completed the second workshop of the law on recovering corruption funds, which is considered one of the most important laws in the House of Representatives. He added, "This law completes the legislative deficiency in the process of recovering, seizing and accessing funds." The committee hosted representatives from many state departments and institutions, including the Financial Supervision Bureau, the Supreme Judicial Council, the Integrity Commission, the Bar Association and others. Al-Kalabi pointed out that the Parliamentary Integrity Committee is seeking, in a broad and precise manner, to legislate a law to import money from corrupt people because of its importance, especially since some of the corrupt people's money has been transformed into assets, real estate and trade, and when an order is issued to recover the money, we find that the corrupt people's money has multiplied several times.